I really should look into gillyweed, although I...
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
People really leave Nerida an artifact. Confringo! Luke. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo! Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Revelio. Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Protego!
ওয়েট তোর কমেন্টটা কেন এখানে আসে না তোর ডিসপ্লেতে শো হচ্ছে দেখ চ্যাট বক্সে তোর কমেন্টটা আসছে না
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
এফ ইউটিউব মনে হয় না ওইগুলোকে চ্যাট বক্সে অ্যালাউ করে
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
I see. Well, I knew that you and Sebastian Salo were close, but now you are even beginning to speak like him. I would only caution you, be careful what you take. The future you carve out cannot be taken back. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy? Excellent. I think you have it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What in Merlin's name? The restricted section. What did you think you'd find there? Answers to your exams? If I discover even a... That is a problem.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for us.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Slow down now. There we go. What say we pick up the pace a bit? Time to go a little quicker.
It's you! Thank you again for finding my gobstones. I never could have done it myself. you again for finding my gobstones. I never could have done it myself.
Hello, 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 hello. Came back to Hogwarts. Damn, it can snow. Yes. It has been snowing. চারজন দেখছে বাহ এএফকে স্ট্রিমও চারজন ওকে ওয়েট let's অনেকটা যেতে হবে অনেকটা যেতে হবে
How about some sightseeing? Go! Faster!
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything.
কি রে বোকা
She
ছোড়া?
might be my best
বল রে।
friend after
What's
Highwing,
legacy
but she
ছোড়া?
knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries
ভাই
I'll
আমি
do
AFK চলে গেছিলাম
something
জানি
ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that
আজকে
idea?
স্ট্রিম চলছিল
মানে
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
This way.
তুই ওয়াইটি তে স্ট্রিম করছিস এখন?
হ্যাঁ ওয়াইডে স্ট্রিম করছিলাম তো
হ্যাঁ।
ঘরে একটু কাজ চলে এসেছিল তো যে এটা হয়েছিল বাইরে স্ট্রিমটা চলছিল দেখছি তো এখনো মানে 5 দিন দেখছে এএফকে স্ট্রিম ভালো বেশ
কর তাহলে
Centaur.
গেমে ঢুকলাম।
হ্যাঁ
Tread
তো
carefully.
একটু রেস্ট নি বুঝলি তো মানুষ
তুই ভ্যালো খেলবি না?
না
An entire castle to
আরে
run,
আমার
yet
দুঃখ লাগছে
you
ভাই
choose to
র্যাঙ্ক আপ
wander
গেমে
here.
নাকি স্যার এএফকে চলে গেছে
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
তারপর
Do
থেকে তো
you
হারিস
take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
ওকে
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we
Hey,
had
Sore
anything to
bachcha.
do with
Bol re.
poachers?
জলদি
I
ঢোক।
did notice.
না না
the
ভ্যালো
poachers
খেলবো না রে
talking
এমনি
to
কয়েকক্ষণ
the
পর
villagers in
একটা
Hogsmeade.
জায়গায় যাবো
I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why
কি অবস্থা ওরা ঠান্ডা লেগে গেল।
ঠিক আছে শালা কাশছিস পাচ্ছিস মুচ্ছিস সেটাও শুনিয়ে রে স্ট্রিমে
ও তুই স্ট্রিমে আছিস। তবে বেরোলাম।
থাক না অত জানি এই এটা কি হচ্ছে
third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
ওই শালা
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Follow pop.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
মারতে মারতে ঢুকবো।
Potato! Stupid one. Forever.
Hold still! You're paid for that! How does that feel?
Is this a battle or are we preparing a charitable soup?
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Potato! You'll see how soon it's
Back from four. Up the front.
Leviosa!
Back in the...
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
What?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
লুকিয়ে করতে হবে।
If it appears, you'll need to be quicker than that.
Accio!
যাবোটা কি করে?
Revelio.
এখান থেকে।
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to help? Leviosa! Accio! What have you done?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
এটা আবার
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise. Only by us.
Let's make them
Fancy Billywig's mistake. Admirable strength. Avoiding us. You'll have to fight it.
See how you like this? What's a dragon, Steve?
You're the one we're looking for, and you are a friend. My boy.
Never mind vegetables. Shall we finish? The left, back foot,
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
Descendo. Convulso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Glacius.
যাক, ঠিক আছে।
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
বাপরে।
Wonder who lives here. Could it be? Ah, there you are. This looks intriguing.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs.
Revelio.
Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child.
Revelio.
We must find Archie quickly.
Incendio. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Stupid one. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from
Revelio.
harm, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it.
Revelio.
At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Descendo.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found
Revelio.
comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Oh, lightly. Be as a shadow.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Someone's here. Perhaps you Hold your hand. Incendio. Levioso. I will not
Incendio. Stupid one.
You're going to regret that.
Levioso. Accio. Venite. Incendio.
Back the moon.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
Petrificus Totem!
They got what they deserved.
tent.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Dark রাস্তায় নেই।
Compulso. Reducto. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
They got what they deserved.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
ইরে বার দাঁড়িয়ে কেন আজ মেসেজগুলো দেখছিলাম কি যেন ছিল আর তো কোয়েস্ট সেরকম আর নেই অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট ভর্তি পড়ে আছে মেইন কোয়েস্ট নেই আর complete Professor Winsley's assignment. বাবা এইটা আবার বাহ হেভি কথা তো খেলতে পেরেছে Nice. এই ব্যাপার তোর কি মেইন কোয়েস্ট পুরো কমপ্লিট না পুরোটা কমপ্লিট না কি করে মেইন কোর্স কমপ্লিট হবে এখন অনেক কিছু বাকি আছে এই সালা একটা মেইন কোয়েস্টের জন্য সাইড কোয়েস্ট করতে হবে, অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট করতে হবে, ওইগুলো তো দেখছি।
So this is the underground harbor.
দেখতে পেলো না?
Accio! Revelio!
আর একটা উপরে আছে।
Afraid of a staircase?
Nice. অনেকটা টম হল্যান্ডের মতন দেখতে না? এটাও করছে, এই মুভ করবে না? না, আজ কর দেখছিস নাকি? কর করতা আবার কি? কর আজ ঘরে ডেকেছিস নাকি? হ্যাঁ, আসলে আয়, অসুবিধা নেই, বললাম তো গ্রুপে।
I really have made a mess of things.
Confringo!
এক্সপ্লোর কি হেভি লাগবে এই যে দেখতে। কি কোনো সানলাইট পড়ছে না? আচ্ছা, গ্রাফিক্স প্রবলেম ছিল তাই না, দেখতে হেভি লাগছিল ওখানটা।
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
answer bol জানলে বল। এটা দেখিও নি। Snakebird. Second, the golden snigget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
এই শালা কি সব কোশ্চেন করছে বে, এটা জানিস নাকি? লিকুইড লাক, থার্ড
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix
স্যার
Felicis.
শালা ভুল বললি।
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The tale of three brothers involve which magical artifact? এটা মেবি জানবি না। First, okay.
The Founder's relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows.
ঠিক আছে
According
ভাই।
to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
ডিও থার্ড
Which
বলেছিল।
ball in Quidditch is the largest?
এটা বল, which ball in Quidditch is the largest? Fucked up. বল এটাকে ডিও বলো জানলে। সেকেন্ড, ওকে।
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a
Terrible.
chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their
Tinta
team is
bull.
awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
দেখো কাণ্ড, ট্রু অর ফলস করতে বলেছে। One, two, three, four. True, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. True.
True.
Actually, the answer
That's
is false.
Salah.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
Easy ছিল
The next
এগুলো,
ones will
একটা
be
খালি
more
ঠিক করেছে।
difficult.
আবার হবে নাকি? I like more questions. হয়ে যাক।
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
এই রে, হ্যাঁ, অ্যাবরাকাডাবরা মার শালাকে। এখনো শিখিনি স্পেলটা। আর এটা মনে হচ্ছে এটা উইজার্ড কাউন্সিল হবে, মনে হচ্ছিল, আমারই মনে হচ্ছে।
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct.
Yes.
The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Which dragon breed is the smallest? এই রে, এত কিছু পড়লে তো রিয়েল লাইফে ভালো নম্বরে পাস করে যেতাম। নো আইডিয়া, আমার ওটা কোনো আইডিয়া নেই। দিও এনি ওয়াইল্ড গেস বা অ্যান্সার জানো? টিপিক্যাল রেভেনক্লক বলা। সেকেন্ড বলছি দেখি।
The Peruvian viper tooth.
Brilliant!
Brilliant.
Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Who founded the village of Hogsmeade? এই রে, এতবার যাই। হগসমিড কে বানিয়েছিল? আরে বানিয়েছিল না, কে ফাউন্ড করেছিল? Third.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that
Seriously?
Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Okay. Trick question.
A letterfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide behind has the power of
এসব হবে না ভাই,
invisibility,
এসব হবে না।
those
এসব
who have
কোশ্চেন
seen it
করছে।
have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letterfold?
Fast but two. First category.
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
ঠিক
The
আছে।
only known survivor of a letterfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
ওরে বাপ রে বাপ। সবার থেকে বন আমরা দিলাম।
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
এ ভাই।
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Hogwarts motto translate to এটা মেবি জানবি। Knowledge is the real magic.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No.
Oh,
The answer
sala.
was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens
Unknown.
Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
এই রে। স্কিপ করা যাবে না? আর চাই না আমার কোশ্চেন আনসার বহুত হয়েছে। Ashwinder.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
আরে আমি শেষ করতে চাই আর ভালো লাগছে না। Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on... The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
Oh.
Amatentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
No.
They're my most difficult questions.
Not now.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio!
মাথা খারাপ করে
As
দিল।
long as these tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration.
কোশ্চেন আবার কোশ্চেন, বাপ রে বাপ।
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down. Settle down.
ফেরত যা রে অ্যাটাক তো করা যাবে না, না
Transfiguration,
করে
as you
দিতাম।
may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted.
graphics quality কি হলো
anything
এটা
can
আরে?
be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Nice.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunities presented by your field guide. I'd advise you not to squander such a resource. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Nice. কি যেন থেকে গেল? এটাই না শেখালো, না এটা শিখিয়েছে।
Since our visit to Belcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forest.
Hej, Sfära.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
না কটা কোয়েস্ট চলে এসেছে। ও বাবা, রিচ 21, 22 লেভেল কি করবে, লেভেল কি করে বলবে তাড়াতাড়ি, তো সাইড মিশন করতে হবে কয়েকটা আর কি।
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
এখনের জন্য বন্ধ করি, আবার পরে লাইভ স্ট্রিম করবো।